Metamorphosis, a lady is shown at the start of the film who is cleaning the lab. Mistakenly, she rings an alarm and shown worried while ringing that alarm. She sees a secret door there and luckily, finds its key. She goes inside and sees a huge crate and gets shocked. She doesn't know anything about it and there were many other chemicals. Some experiments were done on them. After seeing around she comes back to that crate and was observing the area. She sees some food behind the rods and doesn't care that there may be something dangerous inside. Then she is shown going inside while opening the door. Even then she doesn't realize a huge thing is standing behind her. Soon she sees a dangerous shadow on the wall and she turns back being scared, but she sees a huge creature. It was observing her and then opens its giant mouth to eat her. We discover this creature is made by a doctor's experiment. That doctor is trying to give bribery to sponsors. He feels the creature he has made is beneficial for humans. This will not be dangerous for humans. He doesn't know the creature whom he doesn't consider dangerous to humans has escaped. It is ready to end many other people. Another lady is shown in the locker and she gets scared hearing a strange voice. She was lucky because another girl was present there. She was wearing huge glasses and comes inside the locker mistakenly. But the danger isn't over yet because the creature that eats meat is moving outside. Some hunters are shown and one of them is named Lang, who come here to capture a creature who escaped from the lab. Lang is shown waiting for the creature near a rock. That it will come and he will capture it. Meanwhile, a huge snake was slithering toward them. When they see they get ready to capture it. The snake moves toward food and when it gets ready to eat it gets trapped by them. The main character gets the advantage and moves to it so he can make it injured badly. Like this, they will easily control it. As he fires while moving near the creature becomes furious and gets released in anger. It runs after the human and the main character was in front and the enemy was behind him. The snake successfully captures him. Lank was thrown on earth and before it eats Lank, he sees the sun as shining behind. Then he makes the snake blind while using a shining thing. Then he runs from there and his other friends were sitting while preparing the net. He comes to them while running and jumps on the rope. The net activates and the creature is stuck in the net. The snake was trying to escape but it couldn't, then it was taken to the hospital and many experiments were performed on it. Meanwhile, a doctor tells Lang, there is a strange thing that the qualities of this creature resemble others. Lang gets shocked to see the X-ray because there were horns on the snake's head and they think this is the result of genetic engineering. It will become dangerous while talking about it. Lang goes to the company and gives this creature to the workers. Here he meets the head of researchers and she tells him about their job. She tells they are trying to make the dinosaurs who were in Jurassic Park, and she tells they are successful in their experiment. They want Lang to do a job in their company. Before they end their conversation and area, a security guard arrives. He tells the lady that something terrible has happened and she runs from there with him. She goes to the side where this incident has happened. Lang, the main character, also reaches there and finds pieces of a lady. She asks the security guard to call the police. The security captain stops them and says the doctor wants to keep them quiet. He says we will soon find the culprit. Lang says something weird. Do you think is this done by a human? This isn't done by a human but is done by a huge creature. The workers become worried and the security guard shows them their footage. This was camera footage and everyone was seeing the screen. Maybe the thing will appear in the cameras, but then a man comes and scares them while jumping. He was making fun of the security officers and they feel there is something behind them. As they turn, the huge creature was behind them. It opens its giant mouth in front of them and can make anyone its prey. They run from there but then it captures its prey and was eating him brutally. Meanwhile, others are shown running from this creature. The main character runs to the other side and asks others to move toward the gym. He wants to take the creature to the other side. The team members move from there and they were hidden behind machines. The security guard is shown asking everyone why Lang has brought us here. We discover Lang wants to capture this creature while using his instruments so he will save others from death. They come to know their mission isn't easy because the creature looks intelligent. There was a boy in the gym doing a workout with headphones. He doesn't know about the danger around him. The creature has seen him and moves forward to end him. Lang was seeing this and makes his plan ready immediately. He throws a heavyweight on his enemy. The creature runs after Lang, and its head gets stuck in a machine. Everyone wants to attack it and the creature was screaming in anger. A man is shown attacking the creature with a rod. Then he discovers this attack isn't effective. They move back because they were feeling the creature will be released soon from this machine. The head researcher is shown telling the man doing a workout that there was a huge danger behind him. Look around the world. Now they were running from the creature. Then, Lang is shown placing a huge box in the creature's head and the creature becomes blind for a short time with that box. Everyone was escaping but the security guard realizes the girl whom he likes is inside. He asks Lang to save others and I promise to save that girl. The girl is shown about whom the security guard was worried. She was taking shower and wasn't aware of the danger around her. The creature is shown moving toward the girl because of the noise. The girl realizes the water is finished and when she moves her hand forward she feels something strange. She opens her eyes and finds a thirsty creature drinking water. She was about to shriek being scared but Simon saves her. They were trying to move from that creature silently. Then a girl arrives and interrupts their plan. She was finding her glasses and wears it. She screams while seeing that creature. The creature is also aware of her screaming and runs after her. Lang also comes to save her. He throws a soap bottle on Earth. Due to it, the creature falls for a short time and can't move forward. They move forward while getting a chance. The door was locked but Simon has the keys. She opens the door with the keys and they reach a room. The dinosaur also reaches there and they were hidden behind boxes but the creature feels them. They discover the creature is following the girl. Lang makes a plan and they act on this plan. The creature traces the girl and reaches near her but finds her jacket instead of her. Using this plan they reach the exit door and Lang notices the dinosaur has also disappeared. The lady tells him the dinosaur also has the characteristics to hide. Lang tells her a new plan to turn on the light of her mobile and it starts screaming seeing the light. They discover the location of the dinosaur. He throws a piece of furniture at it and moves outside after it but while moving forward they discover the doors are closed. They can't run from here and are trapped completely. Before they make a noise their friend arrives, that security guard and asks them to follow him. They reach a place where were other survivors and they were hidden. They discover the doctor who had done the experiment has locked the building. Lang says we are not safe here and the creature can come here at any time. It may attack us while smelling us. Simon tells everyone we can use the tunnel from which the giant snake moved outside. Lang asks them to move out as their lives were in danger and they haven't any other way. Lang moves to the hallway with Simon and discovers the creature is moving toward them. They move to another room to escape from the creature. Lang discovers they have come to the information place of the company. Lang asks the lady to search for something about the creature and he was also trying to gain information about the company. He wants to reveal what kind of experiments are done here. These experiments are harmful to humans. The survivors in the room were also arguing. Meanwhile, a monster arrives and interrupts them. The creature was pushing the door and wanted to eat humans. It was so powerful that the metal was also bending with its power. Before it ends everyone, Simon arrives and they were thinking about where the creature has gone because it was pushing before. We discover Lang has diverted the attention of the creature toward him. The dinosaur was running toward Lang, but was discovered it is a trap. Then he leaves Lang and runs toward others. Lang also moves toward them to save them and shouts, "Hide everyone!" And before they run they find the dinosaur behind them. They run from there while seeing it. Simon falls on the land and Lang tries to save her. The dinosaur has opened a giant mouth for eating her but luckily, Lang saves the girl. They fall to the ground but the girl was saved. The creature doesn't move behind them and we discover the security captain has paralyzed it. It means the dinosaur has been paralyzed at the last moment before it harms the people they come to it. Everyone was thanking the captain for saving them. Then, Lang notices and feels like something wrong is happening. The creature's body was repairing itself and was mutating. He discovers the DNA of the creature can repair itself because of the outside ability. Later, Lang tells everyone that the monster is waking up gradually. The captain says no need to be worried, but the dinosaur flies the captain in the air while taking out a huge tongue. The people in the surroundings also get shocked. The dinosaur swallows the captain. Later, they run away from the dinosaur. The security officers were also ending the dinosaur. Then it discovers the machines that make it fall down now aren't effective. The people were running far from the dinosaur. They reach the greenhouse. While running they shut the doors and will take shelter here from dinosaur. Simon moves to the control panel and turns the power light on. There was light everywhere. They start moving toward the exit door and think maybe they will find a path to go out. They find a huge hole made by the giant snake. Before they see it and discover why is it made, they feel the vibration from that hole. A huge green snake appears from the hole. It moves toward them in anger and wants to eat them. It runs after them and it has the ability to swallow people in a single bite. They were lucky because there were trees and they were getting shelter from them. Lang sees the condition is worse and there is danger for people. Anyone can die at any time and now he has to do something. He knows we can't stay here for the rest of our lives. That's why it is important to end this snake. Lang will give them a chance to run and will divert the snake's attention. The snake was behind Lang and was providing a chance for them to run from there. When they see it, they start running in the opposite way. Simon was screaming for Lang, and he was running when the horrible creature was chasing him. Lang falls down and the snake was behind him for eating him. The snake was crawling to them gradually. It was about to eat him, but then it turns backward. Actually, Lang and the snake reach the house of another snake. It was more giant than this. The creatures start fighting and have the same powers. They were fighting with each other. The giant snake has more power, so it ends the small snake. Lang was seeing them and the huge snake was happy as it has ended the small one. Lang runs from there and reaches a tunnel. Coming out from the end of the tunnel, he searches for his friends. Meanwhile, many strangers attack Lang, but he doesn't know why they are attacking him. Lang was saving himself. Then he discovers his friends are also captured by them. Later, they capture them and take them to a building. Reaching there, they discover the doctor who has done these experiments and operations is behind all this. The circumstances become worse when the doctor discovers Lang has his illegal information. The doctor says to Simon, "You have broken my trust." He says to the others, "I will release you, but bring those creatures back to me." Who will do this? Because everyone knows how dangerous and powerful those creatures are. The doctor discovers none will agree with him. He becomes furious. He injects a syringe into a girl with huge glasses. There was poison in that injection and the girl dies while bearing the pain. Before the doctor ends anyone else, Lang says he will capture that huge creature. The lab security guard says I will also go with him because they have no other choice. Otherwise, the doctor will end all of them, and Lang makes a plan there and asks the security guard to turn off the power. We will capture the dinosaur on the basis of sound. Lang says the dinosaur will come to them on a sound basis. The dinosaur is intelligent and uses many tricks. They were shocked because Lang has locked them. The security guard also doesn't understand anything, but he has to trust Lang because he has no other option. Later, they go to the lab and Lang tells him his other plan. After telling his plan, Lang reaches the place where the creature is. Lang reaches the location of the dinosaur and the security guard turns the lights off. Now the light was off and the dinosaur will take steps on the basis of noise. Lang was making noise in the building and the dinosaur discovers him in the building. Now the dinosaur starts running after Lang. because it wants to eat him, it wants to divide him into pieces. Then we discover this was a plan of Lang, and he wants the dinosaur to chase him and asks it to come behind him. It is running after him while having a huge tongue and attacks Lang. The dinosaur was behind Lang, and he discovers it is difficult for the dinosaur to turn its body. Lang moves in a circle, and seeing him, the dinosaur also moves in a circular motion. Later, Lang comes to the stairs while making the dinosaur run. The dinosaur also jumps from the stairs behind him. After jumping, the dinosaur roars toward Lang. He was making it run and takes it to a secret laboratory. Reaching here, he says to the security guard, "Now it's time to perform the main part of our plan." The guard is shown opening the huge gates of the greenhouse. Making the dinosaur run, they take it to a place where was the cage in which there was everyone. The dinosaur captures Lang with his huge tongue. It wants to grab Lang, but he attacks its tongue, then locks it in a cage. This was Lang's plan, as he wants everyone in a huge cage. This is the safest place in the whole building, as the dinosaur can't break this huge cage. They notice a huge creature here, a giant snake. It was the snake who has ended the small snake. This is huge and powerful, and Lang tells everyone actually that this was his plan. That the creatures will face each other and will fight with each other. They will end each other because we can't end them. They roar while facing each other. They will escape when the creatures will fight with each other while getting a chance. The creatures were fighting and wanted to divide their opponent into pieces. A huge snake is shown hitting the dinosaur into the wall. This dinosaur recovers and does a counterattack. Because the dinosaur wasn't powerful like the snake, when it attacks the snake it throws it far. Here, because of being powerful, the giant snake was hitting the dinosaur repeatedly. A scene is shown where the dinosaur becomes powerful and throws the giant snake far. The snake becomes furious and throws the dinosaur far on the pipe. As it falls on the pipe, the freezing gas is released from it. It again stands up, and when the snake sees it standing again, it goes to it. It surrounds its body. It exerts, but, in the end, it bites the dinosaur's neck. Likewise, the poison of the snake spreads in the dinosaur's body, and we feel like it has died. The snake was leaving, and they also become happy. They were feeling the dinosaur has died, but it was moving. The snake also discovers its enemy is still alive and its body was mutating. There were huge spots on its body. The dinosaur roars at the snake and captures it with its huge tongue. It ends the snake and was roaring at humans after ending it. They discover their lives are in danger as it was trying to break the cage. The doctors are shown happy and were thinking, we have made a huge weapon. It is powerful against people. Now the doctor wants to leave this area, but the dinosaur was ending the one who is running from here. Lang gets a chance and asks everyone to run when the dinosaur will distract. Lang sees the freezing pipe and the gas is released from it. The creature was moving forward to end them. Levi's distracts it from behind. Now the dinosaur was running after Levi's, and Lang was opening the freezing pipe. So the freezing gas will spread more. They run toward the freezing pipe and the creature runs after them. As the creature moves to the pipe, the gas hits it. The dinosaur was freezing because of the gas. They were becoming the freezing gas. The people are shown becoming happy about their victory finally. They have ended the powerful creature. Lang is shown in the hospital in the last scene, but he still has the passion to hunt the huge creatures. While talking to his friends, Lang sees on TV how reptiles can stay alive in a cold environment. Lang again thinks that the dinosaur may get active again. What if it will survive in that gas means the freezing point? A truck is shown on the highway with the dinosaur and the driver is taking it. The driver wasn't aware of the danger around him. Likewise, the dinosaur was recovering again. Like the animals were taken to the population center and this animal is shown there. It was breathing again. This movie ends here with this suspense. Thanks for watching.